For all your pastry, bakery, and quality food, CK Restaurant is the only place to be. We do catering for birthdays, weddings, and all related services. We have all kinds of local foods, American, European, and even beyond. Come and have a taste of our local juice, ebe, and other services. At CK Restaurant, customer satisfaction is our priority.
Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EGA Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3, or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings, 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151, or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Thank you. I'm sorry that you cannot see me, technology. But I would like to welcome everyone to this auspicious occasion for who have graduated from the 8-week business training program run by the Nova Scotia Gambia Association and Venture to Impact partnerships on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean, the Gambia and Canada. Thank you everyone for coming. Participants, thank you for taking 8 weeks of your time to attend the training programs as well as the mentorship sessions. I would like to thank the Venture to Impact program team and the leadership from the executive director, Fadi, whom I met in Halifax in 2019. I would like to thank him for the leadership. I would like to thank Emily as the program manager for the leadership. We've walked through the program, the technical program ideation to this level. I thank Brianna also for joining us and managing the internship very well and coordinating the internship program very well, coordinating the volunteers. So I would like to thank the entire Venture to Impact team from Canada. And I would like to thank my able staff here in the Gambia, with Francois S. Mendy as the senior project manager and program lead for the Nova Scotia Gambia Association from this side, for his patience, hard work, and dedication to ensure that this program is a success today. I thank him for that leadership. And to our able intern, the volunteer, Bintu Kerr, who joined us sometime along the line. And Bintu was really a very quick and fast learner who was able to grab very good understanding of the program within that short period of time and was able to take it up from there. And in her safe hands, Francois was able to lean a little bit and rest and see Bintu steer the wheel with Emily and Brianna. So this is great. At some point, myself and Emily were less busy with the program, and Brianna and Bintu were really working together, and Francois had to rest a little bit sometime along the line. So I thank all of them for the hard work. I think this would not have been a success without the teamwork and collaboration we have enjoyed together as partners on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean. So I thank everyone for coming here. For participants, I will not take much of the time for this occasion. I would like to say thank you for your hard work. It is time to celebrate and enjoy the hard work you really put into this. You are as ambassadors of the Gambia's young people. You have participated in this pilot project, and we hope that we will have further steps in taking this initiative further to engage other young people in the program. But you are the ambassadors, and you can speak to others about the success of the program. So continue to become ambassadors of the program. Make good use of the skills you have learned from this training, and we'll be happy to see all of you succeed in your various business ideas to become very successful entrepreneurs in the Gambia. And hey, you never know, the next millionaire from the Gambia may be one of you. You never can tell. Don't underestimate your abilities. Don't underestimate your strengths. I believe in you, and I believe that we have made the best selection to make you to be part of this pilot program. On that note, I would like to stop here to hand over the baton to the rest of those in the line to give the beautiful speeches. Thank you.
This entrepreneurship program. I think it's no small feat that you guys participated in an 8-week intensive program with weekly sessions and responsibilities. And it's just a true testament to your commitment, to your drive, and to your interest in bettering yourselves and your community. So congratulations. To my skilled volunteers, and I see a few of you here on the line today, thank you guys so much for your dedication, for your commitment, for tuning into this program and supporting the students from around the world. You know, we really couldn't run this initiative without your dedication and your investment in the work that we're doing and in this particular pilot program. And finally, to the NSGA staff and executing team on this program specifically, you were all amazing partners to work with. We appreciate all the organizational skills that you provided, the project management support that you were able to dedicate for this project, and of course, all the strategic and cultural guidance that you provided to make sure that this project is impactful for the youth and the community in general. And then finally, just a massive congrats to my team for pulling off this amazing project. Great work, guys. I'm super proud of you. And I can't wait to see how this pilot program is going to evolve. So thank you all so much. We're so excited to be here, and we're so excited to have started this training opportunity with the youth and the NSGA staff team. And I can't wait to see how this is going to expand over the years. Brianna, over to you.
Thank you so much for those words as well, Fatou. And so now Bintu, our faithful volunteer and local entrepreneur, also wants to share some words with all of you.
I would also like to thank Brianna and Francois for being such an amazing team and great leadership skills also. And Abdul for trusting the process too for us to get the lead on this. Just before we get started, I would also like to express our gratitude to the Venture to Impact team who generously facilitated this program. We couldn't have done it better without them. Also acknowledging my volunteer appointment to support the NSGA Venture to Impact pilot project on delivering business training and mentoring program to Gambian youth as part of the corporate social responsibility that I think I owe them. I think we can all agree that youth entrepreneurship has been recognized as an important source of economic growth as they are job creators. They create self-employment opportunities for themselves and others. We still struggle to attain economic independence, and young people have a great influence towards achieving that goal. So I think having them trained as entrepreneurs will really support that cause. I gladly welcome everyone on board and also thank everyone for giving me the opportunity to learn and teach others. Thank you, Abdul, and the Venture to Impact team. I think that's all I have to say. And also welcoming Soma and Jai also for agreeing to do the entrepreneurship talk. Welcome, Soma. Thank you.
My name is Amadou Sow. I just want to start by thanking everyone here. And my first thanks goes to Nova Scotia, Canada, for giving us the opportunity to attend such a training. Then I also thank Nova Scotia, Gambia, for giving us the opportunity and for using the right channels to get us into this forum today. I also say a very big thanks to the National Youth Council, that is NYC, for identifying the right people or association to come and attend this training today. I also said a very big thanks to our trainers and mentors, most especially to my mentor, Anne, who have been always been there for me and have been someone who is always willing to respond to my calls. You know, anytime I text or send email, she'll be there to clear my doubts. So I say thank you so much, Anne. I really appreciate your effort and I really appreciate your hard work. You are the best mentor so far. So I will also say thank you to Binta Kerr for always being here for us. She has been running both days and night in making sure we got what we want from this training. And also a very big thanks to Francois Mendy. Of course, Francois have did a very grateful job for us. Since the first day, we have been going up and down, running both days and night in making sure we get what we want from the training. And also a very big thanks to the Executive Director, Mr. Abdu, for giving us the opportunity, for giving us the environment, for allowing us to use your venue. We say a very big thanks to you. And also to the entire staff of NSGA Gambia for making the venue so friendly and also so welcoming to us. I also say a very big thanks to Emily for being here for us. Emily, of course, have also done a very wonderful work. We appreciate it, we love it, and we pray that may you achieve all what you want here in the coming future. And also to Brianna, of course. Brianna also have been someone who is always willing to make sure we achieve what we want during the training. So I finally say thank you all to the participants for always being very friendly. Of course, participants were all very welcoming and very friendly. If we meet here as a team, we always want to stay and we want to stay long. This is because of the friendly faces, the happy welcoming and whatsoever. So I say a very big thanks to you all. I love you and I appreciate you all. So then to the business training, that was of course what brought us all here. It was of course a very successful training and a very fruitful one for everybody here, I believe, most especially to myself too. So before coming here, to be frank with you, business was something that never interested me, because my understanding of what business was, and today, what I understand what business is have really motivated me. And in fact, I will want to work further in any business related issue in making sure I help to impact people lives, sorry. Because I believe with business, we can all make it. So I have learned a lot, obviously, and I believe this thing will really help me, not just for today, but in the future. So I say a very big thanks to you all. And also, I will want to make some recommendations. Of course, this was the first time having such a training here, though it was at times very difficult due to some issues. So I also have some recommendations that I believe will help when we are to have such training or whatsoever again. And my first recommendation is because sometimes it was difficult if you are to speak, you have to come and sit and face the computer for the people to get what you are saying, most especially those that we are not present here. So my recommendation to this is maybe next time Nova Scotia Gambia or Nova Scotia Canada or whatsoever should try and get an alternative to this, so you can sit wherever you are sitting and say whatsoever you want to say without moving from one place to another. For example, they can get us mics or whatsoever. That was the first recommendation I have for them. And the other recommendation is always making sure there is plan B, because it's very, very important. In anything you do, plan A alone is not safe. It means when plan A fails, the entire activity is going to fail. So my other recommendation is, if you are to have such trainings again, you know here network is always a problem, but let Nova Scotia, Gambia see, or any other one see if there can be plan B that can help us in case there is internet breakdown or whatsoever.
The one who have knowledge and share among others. And so I believe the knowledge that we gathered here, it is very important for us, and we're going to implement it as we learn it. When I was coming here, my plans was to know how to develop a business, how to do a marketing, how to do branding, And all this has been achieved during this course. So I'm saying thank you to all of you. I'm saying thank you to my mentor, that is Tiffany. She did a lot, and she really helped us a lot. So thank you very much, and thanks to NSGA, NYC, everybody that involved into this activity. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Aminata Cisse, and before going further, I would like to say thank you to all trainers and mentors for the amazing work and motivations. Indeed, it was a success. We have learned a lot about business, pertaining on how to work on your brand, and we have learned many more things, and indeed it was a success for us, and it gives me a lot of ideas on how to work on my business and how to make it a very successful one. So I would also like to thank the association I came from, that is YEP Africa, more especially to Sire, and also I would like to thank the NSGA office, especially Francois, Bintu, for the wonderful work and your time and the sacrifice you made for us. Thank you.
Good evening, hey Brianna. My name is Hadin Young, and I was part of the training. Already recommendations have been sent through the link that was shared. So I would just say thank you to the trainers and all the mentors, especially my mentor Vidal. And thank you to you, Brianna, for moderating the training throughout. Francois for calling us every week, trying to remind us that we are supposed to be here. And to NSGA for allowing us to use their space and their internet connection. And I don't know if the recommendations that we sent are going to be reviewed by NSGA, but I would like to make it here so that they, what I want to say to NSGA is next time if such opportunities come, please do extend it to the rural Gambia, because most of these opportunities are concentrated here, and they should feel that they're part of us, and this should go across the country. And again, to my colleagues here, think big, be smart, and always believe in yourself, because it's everything. When you know your purpose, you know your drive, then you will definitely go for it. Thank you, everyone.
I am Suleiman Iwan, a journalist. I understand that you train 18 young people in the Gambia here, about 2 months training on mentorship and entrepreneurship. Can you tell us the aims and objectives of this training?
The question is, can I tell you the impact of this training? Is that the question?
The aims and objective of the training. Why do you organize this training for the young people?
Yeah, of course. So thank you for your question. I think as an organization, we believe that entrepreneurship is one of the core drivers of economic development, specifically when it comes to youth employment or youth solving youth employment or solving youth underemployment. And I think at a time where the COVID-19 virus has plagued the world, we know that a lot of the data indicated that many of the vulnerable kind of populations that lost their employment status are specifically youth and women. So we wanted to create a program where those who have been impacted the most can have the ability to step back and think about potential entrepreneurship or business opportunities that they can activate on within their own communities, and kind of use that time to figure out what specific things that they can do specifically, and align them with training, resources, and mentorship to enable them to do that specifically.
All right. As you train these young people, what impact do you think it will have on them? What impact do you think the training?
That's a great question. I think from an impact perspective, this is an introduction to entrepreneurship. So we're taking a lot of people that might have very informal entrepreneurship experience to people who have no entrepreneurship experience whatsoever. So we know that the impact is not going to be around building massive scaled enterprises at this point. I think that at this point, the impact is going to be around education on entrepreneurship and best practices on entrepreneurship, education around good ideas to potentially think about in terms of starting a business, awareness and knowledge on go-to-market strategy, promoting a business, and bootstrapping a business, which means when you have a small idea and a small concept, understanding exactly who you are trying to benefit, who is the target audience for this idea, and how you can reach to them to deliver that idea or service. So I think that is going to be the immediate impact. It's more going to be around education, confidence, and awareness of the entrepreneurship ecosystem. Hopefully in the future, in the intermediate term, we can see the creation of scaled enterprises, but that should be thought about from an intermediate or a long-term impact rather than an immediate impact of this program.
This is about 18 participants out of thousands young people in the country here. Does your organization have any intention to, organize further trainings for young people in the Gambia here?
Thank you so much for your question. I think one of the things that we wanted to do with the Nova Scotia Gambia Association is think about this program from a pilot perspective. So how can we test something with limited resources, limited amount of participants, and limited amount of volunteers to really think about what is going to work for the Gambian context specifically, and to also really think about how this is going to be delivered. Are we going to use Zoom? Will youth have access to laptops, or will they have access to data packages? Or is there going to be transportation allowance that we have to account for? There were a lot of things that we wanted to test for the first time, and we wanted to ensure that we're testing on a very small sample of participants and volunteers to really learn as much as possible and limit our margin of error. At this point, I'm really excited to come back to the table and to come back to the conversation with the Nova Scotia Gambia Association to really take a critical look at how this pilot went and think through what are the things that we could potentially do to ensure the sustainability and scalability of such programs.
You have trained these young people, and some of them are young people from very poor background. Probably they don't have financial support to establish business despite having the skills and the knowledge from the training here. Do you have plans to provide financial support in the form of grants to support the young people?
Yeah, I think, again, that's a really great question. And I think the answer or the thinking to that would be within a scaled approach. So having tried this pilot, we have to come back and really think about what have we learned, and then also think about what does it look like for us to increase our offering or scale our offering to benefit more people or to benefit the same people in a radically different way. So I'm looking forward to those conversations with the Nova Scotia Gambia Association to really think about how do we build on the success of this program and how do we continue to think about the other offerings that we need to include in the program to ensure the success of the students.
The young people have expressed happiness for the training, but they spend about 2 months here, spend a lot of resources. What advice do you have for them?
I think my advice for anybody that's thinking about an entrepreneurial journey is to really focus on value, to really understand how do you create value for your community or for the specific audience that you are trying to serve. Entrepreneurship is not about running a business. It's not about being a manager or a leader or a boss in some way. It's really about finding a way to add value to a community or to an audience that is not currently being served, and to add this value as quickly as possible to really make sure that you are ahead of competition and in a way that's as focused as possible. So really understanding how you bring value, what is your unique value prop, and who are you trying to serve, and then just go as quickly as possible to really make sure that you are a leader in that space and that you are really prompt in serving your specific audience. So that would be my advice. Focus on value and serve people.
Are you working with partners in the Gambia, that is NSGA? How impressed are you to them?
Can you repeat the question?
How impressed are you, with your partners in the Gambia, that is NSGA? How happy are you, with them?
Yeah, I'd say NSGA has been an incredible partner. They have been just so prompt with communications. They have incredible project management skills. They're able to deliver on the things that they promise in terms of rallying the youth, securing office space, organizing everybody, providing amazing logistical and strategic support. So I think the NSGA is a key component to the success of this program. And I don't know if this program, if our intervention or our solution or the whole ecosystem would exist without the foundation of the NSGA being really, really strong on the ground and being able to really drive this program both logistically and strategically.
Sir, thank you for having you.
Thank you, guys.
Tell us much about this train.
This is an 8 weeks training program for about 20 young people. And finally, we had 18 participants that completed the 8 weeks course of the program. The training was purposely to enhance the business management and entrepreneurship skills of young people in the Gambia. And the training involved volunteers who are experts in the business industry. These are successful businessmen and women who initiated their own companies, their own brands, and worked in those industries to the level where they either retired or are still actively managing those businesses. So we have recruited these volunteers from the USA and from Canada, I would say from North America, and they're in Canada, and they were able to connect with the trainees on this side, and they were each paired with mentors, and these mentors were able to take them through their business plans, development, and coaching and providing mentorship to them as they progress along their various plans, to the extent that they worked on their marketing strategies or marketing plans and completed the program successfully.
Basically, I want to know where are all these 18 participants are from? What kind of business are they running as well?
Thank you very much for that question. The participants were drawn from different parts of the Greater Banjul area and by extension to the West Coast region. But by virtue of the partnership we have with the National Youth Council under the Ministry of Youth and Sports, we wrote to the National Youth Council inviting them to help support us in identifying the various youth groups around these two regions and to have participants selected from these youth groups to come and attend the training. So this is a pilot program. It's a pilot project that we have started with the 18 young people. But it is our intention to scale this up and to roll it out countrywide. And that is the time when we will go to the provincial regions, as one of the participants reiterated, that there's a need for such a great training opportunity for young people in the upcountry. And that is already, like the executive director of Venture to Impact rightly put it. After this program, we're going to go back to reflect on the successes of the pilot and learn lessons from that for us to prepare well to scale this up in other parts of the country. But for now, with this pilot, we have drawn participants only from the Greater Banjul area and by extension, the West Coast region. And they came from various established youth groups that were registered with the National Youth Council. So you would see each and every participant here is representing a viable and active youth group within the two regions. Thank you.
Well, I think it was a need, because right now we can all agree that entrepreneurship is one thing that young people will need to venture into something. At least it will create that employment platform that we are all trying to struggle with. So having to get them trained as entrepreneurs will give them the opportunity to be self-employed and then create employment opportunities for others. So I think it's... we taught them how to develop a business model, being able to make a business plan, marketing and also sales, and being able to work on themselves as independent entrepreneurs. Yeah, those were the areas. Yeah, the advice I'll give to them is to make sure they apply what they've learned and be strong enough to believe that this thing that they've learned is applicable and it will benefit them if it is applied. So I think they're independent enough to go out there and make something on their own. Entrepreneurship. Venture. I am welcoming and then trying to say to all organizations that they should come on board. I think employment is very crucial right now, and then having to train more entrepreneurs will give them the platform to be self-employed and, like I said, employ other people. So they should really look into this entrepreneurship training to make sure that we have more young people that are trained in this area.
I understand that the employment in this country is about 41.5, which is very high in this country given the times that's dealing with issues.
Yeah.
How will this training contribute in the reduction of this unemployment?
It's like going back to the same thing as young people, because we have a greater percentage of young people in this country. Imagine if they are underemployed, so the crime rate will be higher. So getting this access to this training will at least give them an opportunity to go out there and do something. So it will keep them engaged. I think the training will do a lot in giving them the confidence and the know-how to really go out there and do something on their own.
During the when we are speaking to you as well as your partners, some people will emphasize that there is a need for multi activities. When the trainings, the participants they are talking, they emphasize that there is a need for more training to be organized for them as well as other young people outside there. Do you have any message for your partners in Canada regarding training?
Yes, the actual thing is that this was a pilot program. They decided to do in the Combo area here. So I think the second phase, we are trying to go to up country, like the LRA, Sierra, yeah, and the rest of the regions up country. So this is just a pilot program. We are hoping to channel out on the rural areas. So I'm hoping that they're gonna come on board and they've seen the result this has made. So it's obvious. But
Many activists have said that training young people alone is not sufficient. There is a need to give them financial support in order to come into business.
we're gonna get there. It's one of the things that we've already discussed with them. So as this was a pilot program, these are the issues that were raised, and we hope that they're gonna look into it as trying to at least give them a seed that we call a startup money, something they can start with. So it's one of the things that we expect them to do. Yeah, thank you.
My name is Swaruka, and I am a final year nursing student at the UTG. And I'm also a participant at the Venture to Impact training program that has been held at the NSGA office.
As a participant, you're studying about tourism. What are some of the things that you learn?
Coming here at first, I'm not going to lie, I was not exactly into business, but my concept has changed broadly because we've been introduced to ways that you can identify a business problem and find a solution to it, marketing and sales techniques, and also a way to execute a business and financial plan for a successful business.
You now, since you have interest in business,
Yeah.
in case today you establish a business, what some of these skills will you apply on the business that you learn from here?
First of all, in order to be an entrepreneur, you have to be a risk taker, and you also have to have patience at some point, and you also need to have confidence. So the brand you also make for your business sells your business, and you need to also conduct a market research. And then with that market research, you could use the right strategies and then you target the right people that you're going to sell your business to. And with a business plan, you could also guide your business, and which could lead to a successful business. Without a business plan, it's like you're just carrying out things in no particular order. So I think that actually helps. And we've been introduced to those key concepts, and basically my knowledge on that has really improved.
You just concluded a 2-month training.
Yeah.
What else do you think can help you go ahead with your business?
In order to start a business, you need capital. So basically right now, one most important thing is capital that you could use to start the business. So that's one thing.
We have the Gambian government. We also have your trainers here and their partner institution. What message do you have as you complete the need a financial need money to operate a business? What message do you have for them?
Okay. Bringing these opportunities to youths is a good initiative, and I believe it should also be extended to all youths, being it in the combos and the ones that are at the provinces. But then incentives should also be made to help them build with, when it comes to capital. They should at least help with startup incentives for these individuals that are going to be involved in these training programs. This would actually help you implement what you've been taught into action. I believe that should help.
My name is Joe Bonge. I am an environmentalist, and I'm one of the candidates for the Venture to Impact training. And I've gone through several months of mentorship and training that basically has impacted me to prepare me for an entrepreneurship challenge that I'll be working on. Well, my first challenge is actually an eco-entrepreneurship business on solar, which I intend to venture into. And my skills that I have gained is basically on business planning and marketing skills, and as well as financial management ethics, and also how to be innovative in terms of in what is available in the market. As you all know, the world is diversifying to a green economy, and this is an opportunity that I will use the skill to actually create my own business than just be a job seeker. So I hope to replicate this with other communities and other young people as well at large as a youth leader.
So do you think this training has helped you to run your own business in the future?
Well, absolutely, yes. The training has actually impacted me, yes. And what should have been taught in the 2 years, probably in university or tertiary institution, was basically compressed and comprehensive process which was taken, and we've also gained experience with other mentors who are currently running business in other parts of the world, and also best practices from other experienced volunteers here. So the knowledge gain absolutely had better prepare me to have a startup. For a start, as you know, job is basically an issue, and I think with these skills, I and my colleagues will definitely make headways in creating our own business, because the skills that we gain is really very useful with the different tools and models that we are taking through. It's fantastic, and I'm very ready for the job market, and not just for the job market, but to create job and make some big money.
Okay, finally, what do you have to say to youth that want to venture to your business? What do you have to say to them?
Well, for young people out there, don't wait for politicians to tell you that job is available, and don't just sit and seek for job, but you have to believe in yourself. There is a huge potentials out there, and there is a huge gift that you have inside you. Tap the potential out there by using your own gift, and believe in yourself and create jobs for yourself. Seek out for opportunities that will impact you and give you knowledge and skills, and try how best you can also network with other young people in realizing the dream that you've set for yourself as a goal, in actualizing the vision that you have in mind. So don't wait, do it by yourself, and network as much as well.
Love like fire. Wow. Love like fire. Xam ngeen rek affaire bi xam ngeen fan la? Skincare la. 2020 lañ wax de. Waaw. Fii nag mooy Kerr fan, Kerr zero tache. Perfect skin. Skincare saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek. Loo lañ soxlaati rek. Maanaam bu ngeen am problème ci seen skin, yéen xam ngeen fan la. Fii ngeen di ñëw. Suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon, xam nga doon xeesal ba laka xum. Éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi di waxee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw Skincare Plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indilee products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skincare products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon ne dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase ñu dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skin care products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit bentey tamit si ay dàlla waaye man nag skin care mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner Kiwi Eye the whole range Lighten Up Gold Tomatine I mean the list can just go on and on and on and on lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox skin care plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu nga United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes fragrances men's shirts accessories we do dresses as well we do blouses I mean we do shoes name it we do them Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection zero task fi mu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi task kenn waratu fi am problème kanam kenn waratu fi am problème yu picca boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii
love like fire bring my yobogumba fire love like fire
Agada.
Mbijano aganyani.
Albaka.
Mbaka important.
Yo, nga transfer la sto.
Ya transfer la sto.
Ha, code nyingi.
Okay. Important. Nsila ID soto.
Ah, sa soto. Sorry. Agada.
Mbijano bro.
Albaka.
Mbaka.
Bara alla service o tariaka.
Ah,
mbare. Mo ki janna nun kunu bara tariaka.
Ah, janno mi yona forest de bureau. Gambia tonkon na no mbali ya bere. Ha. Birim koyna fo kato.
Bari si kodo kino kato nim fo bolong blabe ko.
56 branches mola soto Gambia ja.
Ha?
Ha. Gambia kono ani Gambia bantala bankol. Nka kodo kiya bere. Kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta memmen na kodi to poto nin kodi maraw. Jannom number 1 ti nyonta. Andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale. Wolam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale de dadi ma ni domorol ni fana beteata. Gambia dawda yalo nga kumfa kendol sotale je.
Ha wo moyo diat ha.
Apelenta
baraka ba. Ni ma lafta nyelen kendol e bina.
Yalo bu kanyi la ko la baraka ba.
Yalo ndel chosano lo.
Baraka.
We live in a day and age where technology is creating a world without borders, filled with unlimited potential to improve the lives of the people around us. Innovarex Global Health ushers in a new way of leveling the playing field with increased access to quality healthcare services delivered at your doorstep. Our qualified professionals are equipped with state-of-the-art point-of-care testing technology to conduct tests such as kidney function, liver function, electrolyte tests, body composition, hemoglobin, A1C, and many more services with the highest efficiency in delivering results. The addition to our flagship Wellness on Wheels, more fondly known as WOW Delivery Service, brings the entire clinical experience full circle. IGH has remained committed to creating the future of healthcare delivery Gone are the days of sending loved ones outside the country for basic medical services. Innovarex Global Health offers a new peace of mind and takes pride in delivering the quality of care we all deserve.